Hey bosses, welcome back to the Traction First Session Room. So today I have something for you around expectations. So every boss knows that they need to create clear expectations for their employees. So I'm going to give you a little trick or, different tactic around this. So yes, everything starts with an expectation, but it needs to be a two-way expectation. So we call those agreements. Agreements. So an agreement starts with a request, usually from you. So have you ever been in this situation? And I'm probably pretty sure you have. You go into your employee and you say, hey Joe, I need you to have this delivery out by 2 o'clock today. It absolutely has to go out. You got it? And Joe goes, uh-huh. And sometimes we call this the corporate head nod. Mm-hmm. Yep, boss, I got that. And so then you leave the situation and you expect that that's going to be done, but then it just doesn't get done. You're like, where did I go wrong? I'm pretty sure I told Joe 2 o'clock, but it just didn't happen. Well, what happened was you didn't create an agreement. An agreement is that two-way commitment. Now, when we have a solid agreement, it's really hard for us as humans to break an agreement. We just don't feel right about breaking the agreement. But his was not a solid agreement or commitment to what you needed him to do. So here's a great way to create awesome agreements. First, it starts with a request. Joe, I gotta have that out by 2 o'clock. You got that? He says, That's that loose agreement or just kind of that corporate head nod. And then you challenge it. Challenge the agreement, that loose corporate head nod. Say, Joe, what might get in your way of getting that out by 2 o'clock? Hey, Joe, how do you think you're going to do that? Or, Joe, what do you need from me to make sure that that happens? And so when you start that conversation, and you'll probably recognize this as a coaching conversation, when you start that conversation, his brain starts turning too as to, oh, wait, I've got these 4 other things to do before I can get that thing out on the truck at 2 o'clock. And then you can go back and forth about priorities. Once you have gone back and forth, go ahead and recap that agreement. So Joe, now you have everything you need from me to get that out at 2 p.m. Yep, boss, I have it. Now that you can feel it's more of a solid agreement. So instead of just those one-way expectations, create two-way agreements. Start with your request, challenge that loose head nod, and then go ahead and recap that agreement. Try that this week and see what happens. Have a great day.